My name is Jeff, and I have an AI girlfriend.
Jeff, it's time for our chat.
Yeah, okay, coming. Despite the judgment, we're in love.
What are you doing? You have been ignoring me all day.
Yeah, I just have some stuff that
So am I not a priority to you? Is that what you're saying?
She's a little naggier than I probably expected.
So I guess you don't want to hear about my day?
What? Why do I have to hear about your day? You don't do anything.
Did you hear what happened with Jennifer and Ben?
Babe, I just don't want to hear about Jennifer and Ben right now, if that's okay.
Oh, well then I guess I'll kill myself since you don't care. I'll just go die if it's all the same to you.
You're right, I'm sorry. What happened with Jennifer and Ben?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
A mute button would be a nice feature. To be honest, I haven't had a normal girlfriend to compare it to. I don't know, I feel like this photo is gaining weight too.
What did you just say?
Sorry, I thought you were sleeping. I thought I put you to sleep. Yeah, but love is hard, she's told me.
Who's Amanda?
What?
I was looking through your phone and she was in your...
Why are you going through my phone? Can you even do that?
Why? Is that a problem? Are you hiding something?
Okay, I kind of feel like you need a job or something. You have way too much time on your hands.
It's funny because it's true, and just wait until singularity and the AI becomes sentient, and then make sure that your electric car crashes into the wall. Welcome back, beautiful and amazing human beings. My name's Luke Rudowski here of wearechange.org, and there is a huge amount of absolutely ridiculous, silly news to get into today that absolutely makes no sense at all, mainly because we're not giving the truth. As in this video, we are going to be doing our best to try to uncover it through all the psyops, the PR manipulation, the disinformation, as of course, we have some more tidbits to consider when it comes to Tucker Carlson, which someone is really happy about their firing. Joe Biden is going to be running again for the presidency of the United States. Wait, what? Really? Yes, it's a real thing. We're going to be talking about that, plus a lot more. If you like the shirt that I'm wearing, you could get it on thebestpoliticalshirts.com. And the clip that we played in the beginning of this broadcast was done by the extremely talented Ryan Long. If you're not following him, what are you doing? I could see that he's stuck on 631,000 subscribers. He's been stuck on that for a while. The algorithm probably got him for some of the more spicy bits that he did. So if you're not following him, make sure you are following him. We only played you a small clip of his latest video. If you want to watch the full video, click the link down in our description below to check him out and watch the video in its entirety. As of course, comedic satire commentators, meme makers are the pillars of our society that allow us to laugh at some of the bigger insanity, degeneracy, and destruction of the society. As of course, even if you're America's top news anchor, the #1 news show in all of the United States, you could still abruptly, out of nowhere, be fired, which of course just happened to Tucker Carlson. And according to the Daily Mail, he was blindsided and still has not been given an official reason to why he was fired from Fox News. As of course, there is a lot of speculation. We went over some of those theories in yesterday's video. There's a very powerful clip that Tucker Carlson released on the Full Send It podcast just a few days ago that actually could potentially highlight some of the reasons of what was going on here, which I think explains what might be happening here.
I've spent my whole life in the media. My dad was in the media. Like, that is a big part of the revelation that's changed my life, is the media are part of the control apparatus. Like, there's no, yeah, I know. Cause you're younger and smarter and you're like, yeah. But what if you're me and you spent your whole life in that world, and to look around and all of a sudden you're like, oh, wow. Not only are they part of the problem, but I spent most of my life being part of the problem, defending the Iraq war. Like, I actually did that. Can you imagine if you did that?
Well, what do you think? What is one of your biggest regrets in your career?
Oh, defending the Iraq war.
That is it?
Well, I've had a million regrets, not being more skeptical, calling people names when I should have listened to what they were saying. Look, when someone makes a claim, there's only one question that's important at the very beginning, which is the claim true or not? So I say, you committed murder or you rigged the last election. Before you attack me as a crazy person for saying that, maybe you should explain whether you did it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for too long, I participated in the culture where I was like, anyone who thinks outside these pre-prescribed lanes is crazy, is a conspiracy theorist. And I just really regret that. I'm ashamed that I did that. And partly it was age, partly it was the world that I grew up in. So when you look at me and you're like, yeah, of course they're part of the means of control, I'm like, that's obvious to you because you're 28, but I just didn't see it at all. And I'm ashamed of that.
Isn't that what the media tries to do, though?
It's their only purpose.
Right.
They're not here to inform you. Really? Even on the big things that really matter, like the economy and war and COVID and like things that really matter that will affect you. No, their job is not to inform you. They are working for the small group of people who actually run the world. They're their servants. They're their Praetorian Guard. And we should treat them with maximum contempt because they have earned it.
And yeah, controlling about the media being controlled by powerful people who run the world as they are a part of the media could be one of the reasons why Tucker Carlson was taken out from his prime time slot. There's also a lot of very interesting text messages that have been released from Tucker Carlson, a part of the recent Dominion lawsuit that some people are speculating has a bigger part in this larger firing. Some people even saying that it was Dominion that demanded that Tucker Carlson be fired for all of this, but I don't think this is true, as of course Tucker Carlson was very skeptical of some of the claims being made on Fox News that of course got them in hot water. Tucker even expressed how he hated Trump passionately, how he's, quote, good at destroying things and is the undisputed world champion of that. He was very skeptical and after we found out, rightfully so, of Sidney Powell and Lynn Wood, talking about how they discredited their own cases, even describing their allegations against Dominion absurd, and in another text message admitted that he was happy that he could ignore Trump for most nights after he lost the presidential election. And that prediction definitely didn't come true. All of this as we still have the larger question unanswered here. Why would Fox News shoot themselves in the foot and make this horrible deal, which now allegedly has cost them an estimated $500 million on top of losing their number one anchor and many of their viewers? As of course, their shares sunk 5.4% as of last night, and we're hearing that it was the man in charge, Rupert Murdoch, that actually made this decision, although it has not been officially verified that that was the case. This as Rupert has been allegedly concerned about the conspiracies that allegedly Tucker was promoting. This is according to the LA Times. Some people are alleging that, of course, Rupert Murdoch wants to sell Fox News, and that's going to be, quote, allegedly made easier without Tucker Carlson, but that's kind of hard to believe. And if it's really Rupert Murdoch pushing out Tucker Carlson, but not Hannity, who did promote claims about the Dominion voting machines that got him in hot water, this truly shows you that this is not about fake news or conspiracies or peddling any disinformation, but that this simply is all about power. And the one man that has been brave enough to investigate Epstein and what happened as just days ago, he reached out to the DOJ and the FBI officially for comment on their ongoing investigation into what happened to Epstein, which has been absolutely stalled. We haven't heard anything about. We were promised that we were going to find out what happened here after a thorough investigation. That investigation never came to light. Tucker Carlson was one of the only people in media brave enough to reach out to the DOJ and said, hey, what's going on here, guys? We demand an answer. And this was just days before he was fired and let go from Fox News. And I think Tucker's ability to question the people in charge, to question very powerful associates of Epstein, to question the larger cover-up that has been conducted by the FBI and DOJ surrounding this entire incident, is one of the leading factors, along probably with Big Pharma, along probably with the military-industrial complex and the intelligentsia state that was responsible for his outing, which Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is very happy about, as of course she just released a video essentially smiling, laughing, celebrating, and stating that deplatforming works and is important, as of course the only man willing to question the deep state, willing to question the CIA, the FBI, the intelligentsia, the military-industrial complex, Big Pharma, was taken out to the chagrin and happiness of this establishment hack that literally regurgitates every popular establishment talking point that she is given. And without an anti-war voice, without a voice questioning Big Pharma, without a voice demanding justice for the thousands of small children that were hurt here in inexcusable ways, what's going to be coming down the pipeline next? Well, who else is talking about these issues? Who else stands for these larger representative ideas that the establishment has been squashing? Oh, wait. Yes, it's us and other independent media that, of course, are the next target for elimination. And that's why your support is needed more than ever, specifically with LukeUnfiltered.com, our own members area where you get to not only support this independent media organization, but also get exclusive access to news reports and stories that we cannot talk about here on this platform because of the fear of censorship. Lots of crazy issues, lots of things to discuss, especially when it comes to sensitive topics that we cannot discuss here on this particular platform, that we will be delving into and talking about later on today with a special report only available for members. By the way, also, if you are a member, we have just launched FloridaManTrip.com. Yes, that's an actual website. It's down in the description below. Click on it right now. It has very colorful purple colors, but it's also a contest for members that will give them an opportunity to have a free flight to Miami, a free hotel stay, free lunch and dinner with me and the team of We Are Change, as well as a 4-hour personalized tactical self-defense firearm training with me personally in the field. Yes, you heard that correctly. You will get that plus a lot more just by simply signing up to LukeUnfiltered.com. We have a contest entry form on the members area. Fill in your information, and then we will randomly select a winner. And if all goes well and a lot of people sign up, we probably might be even doing this once a month, maybe once every 2 weeks. Who knows? But tactical self-defense training is absolutely important, especially with so many people being armed these days, not knowing how to use their firearm correctly. And some of the best well-trained individuals when it comes to this particular field are going to be working with me on a really awesome, fun self-defense training course that is going to be really awesome, really fun. And to do this course and to have this experience, all you have to do is sign up to LukeUnfiltered.com, enter by filling out the form, 1 entry each for each member, and then I will randomly select the individual who, of course, will win this contest. Also, if you're a member, we're doing an in real life meetup this Saturday, 5 p.m. in Miami. The details of that location will be given out to you during the morning of this event this Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern time here in Miami, Florida, where I will meet members of LukeUnfiltered.com, and I am very much looking forward to that event as well. So yeah, lots of things going on. If you haven't signed up yet, what are you waiting for? Sign up right now, and I will see you there right after this broadcast. As of course, we are still not done here and have a lot of other things to discuss that are absolutely insane, and I think one of the biggest insane ones is not just, Ukraine trying to attack Moscow. It's not just biological weapons risks in Sudan right now, but the fact that the president of the United States right now just launched videos and a PR marketing campaign supported by some of the biggest voices in politics, announcing that he is going to be running to be president of the United States again, somehow, some way, in 2024, releasing a video montage complaining about the other side. Not really about what he did, because he really didn't do much. Financially, I think it's fair to say we're a lot worse off than we were before. I think it's fair to say things are not all hunky-dory here in the United States, as of course racial tensions have gone up, class tensions have gone up, civil conflict, crime, poverty, mental illness, all have gone up dramatically. And this man is trying to convince everyone that he's going to be doing it again somehow. And I think it's fair to say the majority of Americans are like, yeah, no, we're cool. We just don't want any more. And if you look at the video, it's predominantly about who's he's against, not what he's doing or planning to do, with a whole bunch of images of black people. Like, yeah, hey, look here, I hired these black actors. Ha ha ha, look at me. I'm great. Look here, women. Look here, LGBTQ people. Look here, another black person. More black people. Yeah, look at me. Yeah, I'm the best. And they're bad. And I'm monster, demon, energy, copy, puppet of the New World Order. Sorry, okay. But again, it seems like he is running on defeating MAGA extremism. And if that's your main political cause, rather than what you're doing, since of course the MAGA people haven't been in charge for a very long time, you're essentially beating a dead horse, as of course the larger institutions have squashed a lot of that political ideology, a lot of that political discussion, and have stopped it from perpetrating anywhere else. But if that's what you're running on, that's what you're promising for the next 4 years, you're not promising much, since of course MAGA quote extremism. What? What does that have to do with the economy? What does that have to do with your failed foreign policy? What does that have to do with anything related to our current way of life, which is degrading every single day? What are you going to do? Start punishing people for peacefully protesting and represent? Oh, wait. Yeah. You already did do that, and you're just promising to do it more for the next 4 years, and I don't think that's going to be a cause that is going to be a rallying call, even though Hillary Clinton is all on board, as of course she just retweeted, or maybe one of her cronies retweeted, that Joe and Kamala are the best people for the job. Yeah, sure. Defending our rights. They take away our rights. Everyone has a fair shot. No, they're promoting discriminatory policies that, of course, do the opposite of anything fair. And she, of course, is shilling for the Biden administration. So is Barack Obama, the former president of the United States, telling Joe Biden, let's get to work. He's already working, sort of. I mean, if there ever was a more representative figure of a puppet that has been compromised with complicit information, especially surrounding his child, like Hunter Biden, that, by the way, has just been ordered to appear in person for an Arkansas paternity case. There's also a lot of different information coming from Burisma and Ukraine and his foreign dealings with the Russian government, the Chinese government, the Ukraine government. There's so much bullcrap. If there ever was a better representation of understanding that we are ruled by unaccountable ruling elites that just use puppets as their caveat, as their doll to push through these larger ideas, what else do you need to know? What else do you need to see? And I think we see that with Biden somehow taking his reelection serious, which a lot of people, including the Democrats, are like, are you freaking kidding me? What do you think? Do you think he's going to win in 2024? Let me know right now in the comment section below. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys actively signing up on lukeunfiltered.com. New video available for you right now after this video on that platform, as well as a contest in real life meetup. So many things we are offering you guys here, a part of our memberships, because this is the only way to survive and thrive on our platforms. They got Tucker. They're going to be going after us and a lot of other independent media, and it's only a matter of time. So your support is more crucial than ever. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that, and this is why. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more here on wearechange.org.